The World Bank predicts that by 2030, the wider Middle East and North Africa region will fall below the absolute water scarcity threshold of 500 cubic meters per person per year. Already in Tunisia, reservoirs are close to running dry, leading to water rationing that lasts for months. CGTN's Adnan Shawashi takes a look at how the government plans to close the gap between supply and demand for water through desalination plants.
During the summer season, Tunisians suffer from drinking water supply problems. The commissioning in 2018 of the water desalination plant in the island of Jerba was a relief for the population and tens of thousands of tourists. This modern unit includes the seawater intake and brine discharge systems, a plant to remove iron from well water, a drinking water pumping station, and the supply and installation of 23.7 kilometers of mains to connect with the existing water grid.
This seawater desalination plant serves the island of Jerba, around 175,000 residents in the whole region. The population's daily consumption of purified water is backed up by the desalination of deep groundwater aquifers, providing 20,000 cubic meters. This station provides 50,000 cubic meters. It can be extended to 75,000 cubic meters.
Many environmentalists say huge quantities of salt and sludge from desalination plants are deposited in the sea, leading to ecological changes in the Mediterranean. Tunisian engineers, however, believe the ecological impact is very limited because the plants are using modern desalination technologies.
The extracted salt is not dumped into the sea in one location. We use the diffusers to dump it in two different places and to mix the salt rapidly with seawater. Plants and animals do not feel any change in water salinity and are not impacted by this operation. Professional divers plunge to the sites to get samples. Our engineers are analyzing the water regularly.
The National Company of Water Exploitation and Distribution, SONET, aims to increase the number of deep groundwater desalination plants from 15 to 22. Tunisia's National Water Desalination Strategy also aims to raise the number of seawater desalination plants from 1 to 6. The total desalination capacity will expand from 50,000 cubic meters to 725,000 cubic meters.
Now Tunisia's strategy is being implemented. There are currently 3 sites in progress in the cities of Zarat in Gabes, Sfax and Sousse. They'll be operational in the next few months. The seawater desalination capacity will increase by 200,000 cubic meters per day to reach 250,000 cubic meters per day.
The construction of a water desalination plant in Sfax is financed by Japan. Japan is investing in 12 similar projects in the North African country, including the desalination plant in Zarat, Gabes and Sousse. The German Development Bank is also involved in these projects, financing the delivery of desalinated water to many interior regions. Tunisia's first desalination plant was built in 1983. Today, the country's 16 desalination plants provide 6% of its fresh water supplies. Tunisia is now struggling through its 4th year of drought, and the new plants are meant to meet 30% of its water needs by 2030. Adnan Shawashi, CGTN, Tunis.